And WB. This is MHC July 2018. This is where I left off last time. And I'm going to start the episode by chopping down another tree. I hope I have enough bone meal for that. And I think I'm going to do a little bit more resource collection in this episode so that I can actually finish the tree this month. Yes! And oh, I will need another axe. And Baker Bell has announced the next theme for August of 2018, and that is to do with the 1.13 update. In case you haven't heard, sorry, there's a fly in the room with me, but I think I'm going to hold off from participating in August because university is starting and I need to focus on my actual job and classes. Wow, this fly. But I think that I'm still going to keep track of like on the Discord server and with the videos that others release, because I really enjoy watching people. And this new the theme is on the update aquatic, so the new items and the new mechanics and the new possibilities. Oh man, oh yeah, this is dangerous. And it's going to include a lot of people's ideas, which is what I like a lot. This episode, or this month, was about people's buildings, which is really cool, but oh, I can get over here. I moved all my stuff. And I like seeing people's ideas in the sense of scale, because that looks silly. It's a single helix over there. Because my build is gigantic. I have been watching other people's videos and they've just been building platforms on trees, or I think Ron built a tree, but he's only capping it off at like twice, half the size of this one. And so I had no experience in what you could do in a month. And so I went and decided to take on more than I could. So yeah, that's the thing. But I really do like how this has turned out. One thing that I noticed is that this tree branch is not very bendy. It looks like it's broken right there. But I wonder how much of this I can climb up. Nah, I'll just jump. In the sense of next month, I'm going to be focusing on the map that I've been building. It's called Awoken, if you haven't seen it on my channel so far. And it's a merger of complete the monument genre and an adventure genre. So you have the difficulty of a CTM map along with some way to progress you forward. And I've always been intrigued by this style, and that's kind of what I went along with the last one, with the Rift Up map that I made. It was supposed to be an ACTM map, but I feel like the story wasn't conveyed very well, and I don't want it to be just an adventure map. I want it to have very obvious CTM qualities. Look at me just advertising. And I found that giving the player free reign of a location is the best way to do that. So I have been deciding that in this new map you have a location that slowly builds up. So you have something of a linear path that you need to take in order to get through the CTM portion, but it's showing you something along that way. High noon. And so the story that I've been building up, that I've been telling as this map progresses, I actually find it's really really cool. And I read or listened to on Audible a fantastic book series, same author as the Eli Monpress series called Heartstrikers. And ultimately, the ending of that was so close to my idea. It was so interesting that I wrote down this idea, and then it literally was in this book series that I had been listening to. I was planning on talking about that in the actual series, not in this one, because I want to get back to the point of this one, which is building. That's the entire point that I've been using it for. Okay, so notice this needs to be fixed. Let's go there. That should help. That probably helped a lot, actually. Let's extend this a little. The fly is back. Get away! There's other rooms. The door's not closed. Okay. How's that? Much better. So now I want to... I think I can build up one more branch, and then I'll top off the entire tree and start with the pods and have maybe one episode to build these pods, because I really need to... what do I need? Just climb up. I need to get those pods started, and I don't have any cobblestone in order to build them. I have this mossy, but I ran out of normal stuff. So I want... Oh, I think I started with one over there, but I kind of want to just build from here, where it's a little matched up. And because of time, this is not going to be a live tree. It is going to just be a husk that it has lived its life, but if it's growing at all at this point, it is not very healthy. And this one is going to curve up more, and then just be pretty stubby. I think this tree needs to go. Oh, let's collect these leaves. And there goes my shears. I talked about that last episode. Wait, that wasn't even a tree. I already cut it down. I've really enjoyed this challenge, though. Best of these as much as I can, because if I have time, I want to drape some just leaves over the edges a little bit more. And I think I'll do a little bit of a build in creative mode at the end of day 9. It just to get some final blocks in, maybe take some extra screenshots. Alright, this is probably going to be the top of that. Let's see what that shape looks like. And it's getting nighttime. That is too thick for how small it is. I'll cut down that, basically raise all of those up one. Then maybe we can actually start with the house part. Okay, here. And last one here. And then a couple around the edges. Let's put down a torch here. So at least you can see what's going on. Is there another side to it? Seems flat. Yeah. And I heard another thing, that leaves transfer block updates. So you can use them in redstone contraptions of all sorts. Still got plenty of night left. Oh, this is still just a frame over here. I never really finished this. Let's get a bit of block there. And lower it. So if I can live with this kind of incomplete nature, we can actually start building the house part. Needs more leaves. Leaves cover up a lot of imperfections. I'm running out of these ones. Oh, I'm not climbing anymore. Climbing, not standing anymore. It was climbing. with the kind of slow acceleration. That's what you get when you shift from a block to hanging on a ladder or a vine. It changes your acceleration speed. So you see here, I'm going to demonstrate this. Over here I have this place where I can crouch over to, but if I'm in this block, you see how I go at a different spot, and you can actually go further because now I'm just crouching on the climbing option. So yeah, in case you didn't know that. Is that a spider I just heard? Okay, I do have a bunch. Let's keep this up. Mobs can't spawn on leaves, but if there's any dark spots around, then they'll still pop up. Like this guy, they might be able to spawn up here. That's good. When the sun comes back up, I am going to get a good view of that from over here on top of that tree, I guess. Because I want to see what this overall looks like. Let's go over here in this little pit and start a little cobblestone place. Oh yeah, and the other episodes that I've seen, it's fun to see my chosen location in their videos. One recently released was with Ike and Vivgar Narnia, and he got a grave, but he actually flew around in spectator mode, and I saw this exact cliff. The interesting thing was that the waterfalls were different. 50? Still more. Yeah, it's episode 8 right now. And I'll go out and take a look on the cliffside, but he had different water placement, and I found that interesting. Is that something that's not tied to the seed? Because I thought that was taken with everything. Okay, let's go. That should be enough. Mining ticks food. That's something that I haven't been doing a lot of. Okay, sunrise. Let's get over here. Yeah. So in this one, I will want as big episode for the next one as I can get. Ooh, I actually like that. Let's go a little over this way. Does that show it well with the other tree in the background? That's actually a good shot. Alright, we'll settle for that, and I'll see you in the next episode.